Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while, but we are here on Gallop Racer 2004. As you can see here, got some face cam going, so a couple of upgrades have been made. I'm looking over at my second monitor now. I have all my recording details over there to make sure it's all recording and everything, which is great. The only problem was I was recording previously on my PlayStation 2 with a Elgato capture card. So now instead we're playing on my PC through an emulator, which looks 100 times better than what the graphics did on the PS2. But unfortunately, all of the progress we made on that other save file is no longer available for me to access. So as you can see here, we're on a brand new save file on my emulator. I have my old emulator like save files on here as well, but we're just going to go through and play it the exact same as the one before. We're going to play on hard, we're going to try and get through the career, breed our own horses, and ultimately win the Great Gallop World Series. So I'm going to start off with this first week in the third month. March? Yeah, March. We'll go with March. March sounds good. So I'm from Australia, so mine normally would be the date, then the month, then the year. But because this is an American JPEG or whatever the game was, so that's why it is an American, so I would hope you Americans. So as you can see here, we are able to get the ride on Green Earth. We can't afford to ride hang around, but we don't really want to go up against Arctic Crop in our first race week anyway. So just jumping through here, it's just going to show me some tutorial things. Just have a look at the map just to show that it is a new file and everything like that. So we're basically just going to play it through and hopefully get back to where we were. It's as simple as that. My quality should be a lot better as well, so overall my videos from here on out should be at least top quality, good audio levels and that type of thing. So this is just a test recording as well. It will go live, but I'll edit the software and stuff, so the audio on that's not too loud for future episodes as well. So we'll get in here and we'll try and get our first race behind us. I'm not really thinking we're going to be able to win a week one, but never mind. We are the third pick in the market. We are the third pick. Okay, so Smart Plan is the odds-on pick here. Green Earth, so let's have a look. We're good on both the turf, the dirt. We're a late developer with 76 speed, no stamina. Smart Plan has 80 speed, good braking, front runner. And then the second pick in the market, perfect distance for this horse, 80 speed, good staying, good braking as well, but will not try and lead. So ideally we kind of want the two favourites to sort of fight it out of the gate. But we've just got to focus on getting out of the gate to start off with here. Oh no, that's a perfect start. Oh, we didn't want that. That's too good of a start. Okay, we're just going to grab hold here. Going to jump back into the field and try and get into a good position. Don't want to be too far back though, because that might have cost us later. I feel like we're good here. Yeah. I'd like to try to tuck in here inside the field because we're a bit wide on this corner. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like the game is going to let us because they're running 8 wide. God, I feel sorry for that 13 horse. He's going to have a nice sleep when he gets home. Fast early sectionals too, so hopefully this sweeping sort of position we're in is in a really good position for us to sweep. I can't get out though. Oh, what was I meant to do there? Getting held back on the corner. Oh no, I can't control this horse. I can't get around. Oh my god. We butchered that. We absolutely butchered that. That should have been a win. Not a way I wanted to start the new series, that's for sure. That's unfortunate, but we met our goal. I wouldn't be very happy with that as a trainer. Like, the spurt was late because I couldn't get through the gap, and then that horse just sat there. Oh well. First race down. Wasn't a win, but what's the point of winning every race, you know? We're just trying to keep it interesting in the first episode, you know? We've had a taste of the money. A bit of taste of the money. Going in here, we have a request on Golden Art, a 6-year-old mare with a blaze. beautiful looking Palomino. We'll take the ride, and we also get a ride on Rude Angel. Jet black mare also, 5 years of age, with a 121 weight. What was the weight on 116? So she's underweight, and she's also underweight, but looks like she should be the favourite in this field. That's a huge pickup ride. Thank you, Nawaza. So we're a couple more drives or rides this week. I call them drives, as you guys know who watched the channel in the past, that I drive paces. So this is just another type of horse racing that I enjoy. So White Monday is the odds-on pick here. As you can see, going art. Can run the distance, loves the turf, but just probably a bit outclassed in this field. Go to the favourite, White Monday. 74 speed, like I wouldn't say this is unwinnable, but we'll see how we go. We'll definitely see how we go with this field. Got to be optimistic, you know? New episode, new vibes, new series, new quality, all the good things in life. Another perfect start, oh my god. I did one test race to make sure like the face cam was in the right spot and like my logo top was in a good spot, and that's it. So one test race, I went terrible in it if I'm being honest. And now, 3 races in, we're already getting perfect starts. So, go hold here, just as we're going down that hill. I feel like we're in a really good position here. I don't know why I feel like that, but didn't get the revolution. So I'm going to try and get her going at about 2-3. That's a good spot, because you don't want to be like stuck in the field when you're on a long pop. Like she's got a bit of speed, like hopefully the stamina we're holding out well. Got over a furlong to run or 200 meters. We're still out in front with no one chasing. Going to come down to the wire here. We're out in front. The 1 is coming. The 10 is not fighting hard enough, and we're going to get our first win on a long shot. 11 was our original pick where we were meant to place, and we've just absolutely rode that race to perfection. Golden Art, the 6-year-old mare, picks up win 1 of her career, because for some reason they don't have past performances when you start a new save file. So she's 100%. What a win. White Monday could not chase us down. There you go, spurt. Perfect. That's what we love to see. Couldn't get the revolution. I thought we might have, but we won anyway. That's huge for the series. Now we're on Rude Angel. The one who I thought would be the better of the market. But top 3. What's the problem? We're in range. I'm not sure. Pardon? Like 62 stamina compared to Rude Angel's, what was it, 53? But this comes down to a sit and sprint. We know who I'm on. I will back us. I'll put easy money in the place here. Lemon Season will not win this race. I'll put money on it. Nice start, not perfect, but it is a good start. I'm going to just put a little bit of pressure on her here. Try and get into good position. You don't want to be too wide on the track in the first corner. But the best thing about dirt tracks is no rough, so we're in a really good position here. We're just going to tuck inside and hope for the best. I'm not over racing her. She's running in green, so that means they're slower sectionals to start the race off with. But as you can see here, the long shots are trying to control the pace of the race, which suits us perfectly. Lemon Season is back in the field, so we'll just keep an eye on him. We don't want him sneaking up on us. As we go down the back here with 5 furlongs to run, 1,000 meters. Sectionals have dropped even slower up front, so this is definitely going to turn into a sit and sprint. So we're probably going to be looking, second furlong's going to be running about 11, maybe 10, and a real sprint home. With Christmas around the corner, I thought I'd wear my Christmassy vibe shirt. You gotta love Christmas this time of year. Everyone does, it's great. I love Christmas. Family. Same again here, we're gonna get going just before the corner. Get the jump on them. Use that speed that Rude Angel has. She's definitely got the speed. She's pulling away from the 13, but the 13 looks like it's got the pace to hold out with us. Like I said, Lemon Season's got the stamina, but not the speed. This was a sit and sprint. Here comes the rest of the field. with the line coming up. Oh, I think we just got pipped on the line because she sort of diverted up the track. Oh my god, are you kidding me? We ran second, so we got our goal. But because she ran up the track, she cost herself the win. Oh, that's disappointing. I mean, it would have been nice to get back-to-back wins, but there's nothing I can do there. Like, the only thing I could have done better there was to get a perfect start. But I missed it, so I'll take ownership on that one. Wasn't a perfect start. Had her in a good position. Probably could have gone a little bit earlier or later there, but I thought I timed it quite well. But those things happen. Nice to meet you. I'm Park, the horse trainer. A nice first win. If you liked, you can ride one of my horses. Only one. Okay. They're all fine animals, so you'll get 5 to 10 wins in no time. Okay, look forward to seeing you again. I mean, cool. We met a new trainer. Target, that horse is going to be too good because it's a B class rank and we only have level 2 overall on everything. So we'll just go to the next week. Same here again, there's no real position. Stern Liquor, that's not a race I really want to compete in. Just at the moment, because we're negotiating horses, we're just not good enough. So we're going to just go forward until we find a race where it's them requesting us to ride. So here we go. Breed Angel again. So they were happy with our past ride. And if we do well here, which is win or place, we'll become her main jockey. That's amazing because she is a good broodmare for her. Like a dirt broodmare off the bat. 78 speed. She's still developing. First Group 1 horse. Calling it now. So we've got a target negotiation for Cosmic Fox, a 5-year-old horse. Loves the distance, has no braking, which doesn't really mind, and has a spurt ability. So we'll see what the request is here, and we'll give it a go. Top 5, activate spurt at a high pace, consistency S or more. I mean, we'll do it. It's more races for this video, but you never know. Spurt is not the easiest ability to activate. If you don't know how to activate spurt, you've got to make a head-and-head contest down the straight after you enter the final straight, and then it will become active, but it also has to be activated at a high pace. But because we're back in the field, okay, I'm confused. Why are we not getting more odds after that last performance? Like, this is unrealistic. Like, got beat a nose, cost itself the race, going up against a horse that only just beat it with less stats. But it did beat us, and it made me eat my words. It did win, so there we go. Perfect start. Let's go. Let's just get to the fence and then slow down after that. There we go. Running at a good tempo here. Hopefully we can hold out. This is a longer race. This is 9 furlongs, so we'll see what the tempo is out throughout the race. And funnily enough, poor Lemon Season has drew 14, barrier 14, 2 races in a row. Last race it didn't matter though. Did not matter. It overcame the odds, so we're just going to follow it. We're going to play the game of everything you can do, I can do better. And we're going to put a bullseye on that horse's backside. And we're going to follow it everywhere it goes. Is this something that happens a lot in harness racing? So in harness racing, they normally only run 2 wide. Sometimes they run single file. But what a lot of people do is, when the favourite goes 3 wide, when it makes its run, you try and follow it. So then you get a good cart into the race, and you also get cover so you're not 3 wide in the breeze, which obviously tires your horse. We're going to be a little bit dodgy. We're just going to sit here and block out Lemon Season's run because we're in a good position to win this. Went a little bit later than the last time. We're going to kick down the straight here, win or place. The 90s fighting. Lemon Season's gone. No contest this week. Shady Singer is the next contender. Half a furlong to run. There's a fight. We're running out of stamina again. I'm not going to whip her this time. I'm just going to drive her over the line for a win. There we go. 2 wins in the episode. Good little contest there from the outside 9, but Brood Angel, our first main ride. Our first main horse of the game. With that lovely win. Start good, positioning good. I'm happy with that. We got the win. We're meant to come 5th. Like I said, like in races like that, if you can run the right race, 5th? Really? No. Jumping on board here with the Cosmic Fox, the 5-year-old horse. I'm assuming they don't call them geldings or whatnot because every horse can breed in this game. So realistically, this would be just a 5-year-old horse in the real world because it's not gelded. But I'll try to refer to horses for you guys that I'm not breeding with. I'll call them geldings, so then you sort of understand it a bit more from the realistic standpoint. But that's a long way into the future. We've got to get some horses going around first, so hopefully we can get out of the gate good here. I like that. That's perfect for me. I'm in the back of the field. I don't have to fight to get back there. Hopefully I can just get a good pace going. You know, slowly build it up over the concluding stages, but this is such a long race. So we're in a good position here. We don't want to drop too far back though, because we don't want that pressure. So we've got the favourite on our outside here, Rennie Rhythm. He is a wonderful stud. Good stamina, breeds the lines well. It doesn't have the speed, but if you can cross him with a 2nd generation tender value mare, you get the speed, you get the stamina, and it's awesome. Creates awesome bloodlines, so little bit of information there for you for those who are playing the game and breed, pretty much. That's the main reason I sort of enjoy this game more than other games in the series, because you get to breed your own, you get to have your own barn, you get to have your own size that you create down the line, everything like that. It's really good. So we're in a good position here. We've ran about 4 to 5 furlongs now. I'm pretty sure it was 12 furlongs or 11, so slow tempos, which is to be expected with the longevity of this race, but many rhythms holding good positioning as well, so just trying to make our move at the same time as we have been. Seems to work. We don't want to go too late because we don't have too much speed though, so we need to get up to the front of the field where we're in a good position. Just going down a hill here, picking up some speed. We don't want to burn too much energy going down these hills and these back sides of the hills. So another 7. We're in a really good position. This is our race. I'm going to try and trigger spurt though. Only issue with spurt, you have to wait until you're on the straight and then whip. If I don't whip, then we might be in some trouble. So it's going to be one of them tracks where it's like, oh, come on. Here we go. Nah. And we lost that head. Too far back in the field. I should have just gone. I wanted to activate the ability, but it's only top 5, isn't it? Come on, fight, rally, stop being disheartened. I think we got 6th there, but 7th, that was a bad run. I just waited too late. Too simple as that. Favourite one. Start was good, positioning was good, spurt was too late, and consistency drops because I had a C. But that's fair. I drove that horse all out of whack. Did get a skill though. I found a skill. Hi there, I'm Natalie Thompson, sorry. Nice to meet you. Well done on getting your own horse. Now you can be a main jockey too. Pour your love into that horse and it will take you to victory. Huh. Ooh, Tanika. We don't know that yet, so that guy's just Phil. Hey Phil, you can handle the range very well, I must say. Keep on practicing and make your cornering as beautiful as you can. I'm not reading that. That's just a guide of the game. If you play the game, you can read that yourself. It's pretty much just like telling you where the guides and stuff are. So, for those of you who haven't played the game, we're going to jump over to My Horses. So this is the area where when you buy a horse from the sales, or you ride on a horse so many times that the trainer entrusts you with the main jockey role, they'll go here. So as you can see, the next scheduled race for this horse is the 4th of the 4th. So if you do not nominate this horse, it will run in that race and you will not be on it unless you go in and select that race to ride. So I'll show you what happens as well, because it'll come up in here. So I don't want you guys missing your horses, races, or anything like that. So as you can see here, we had a target request that we missed that we should have just saved for, and then back on Golden Art, we got to ride on Golden Art. But say for example that said, it will say main jockey or my horse request at the top. But then because when's her next dirt race anyway? Okay, so she's going to be green, so she'll be blue here. So I'll let it go to the 4th of the 4th, and then we'll go from there. Jump into this race here with Golden Art. She's looking for 2 on the trot. Good performance last start. The ranked outsider threw in a Hail Mary. So you see the 6 furlongs here as well. Suits her brilliantly. So as we can see here, the favourite isn't that much better than us. Hopefully we can upset another favourite and make the punters very happy, you know. That's what it's about, upsetting the punters. You don't want to make them happy. Another perfect start with Golden Art. Promising sign from this 5-year-old mare. 6-year-old mare. 6-year-old mare. Bit too much speed up front here, but no one's really trying to contest. I should drop back in the field, but she isn't the type of horse that gets discouraged when she's up the front, because she does have a slight tinge in the front running ability. So I'm just going to sit her here. It probably will affect her, and I might cost us the race, but I'm trying to think that it should affect Scotch Swallow that he's not running in his designated spot as well. Just going to kick up here a little bit, same as we rode her last time. Get going. We don't want to let them go and be on our tail. We want to catch them napping. As you can see here, the speed from Swallow is coming. Head to head, he's gone and off to the races. Did not affect him one bit, and we're dropping out here. Come on, fight. She's lost that head to head. She's just going to drop through the field now. Unfortunate. See, on hard, the difference between hard and easy, if you're running that on easy and it's slightly tinged, you can still win that race by like 20 lengths. It's insane how easy it is. But as you can see here, the field's still good, so she didn't have the worst race, and she still finished way within her odds. So now we have a second mare for breeding in the future, if we decide that. But now we have 2 my horses. So that's a good start. Let's have a look. So Musical Club. Ooh. He's a dirt horse. Maybe, yeah. I don't think I want those 2. Like, I should just ride in every race, but now that we have a couple of my horses, we'll see what the negotiation is for Musical Club. Winner. I mean, we can't turn down the opportunity to drive another winner. Let's have a look here. So next week, and then the week after. So as you can see here, she's past her peak. She has 2 positive abilities, which is also good. And she'll be one of those horses we just toy around with until we get to that point. Let's have a look. What's the distance? 8 furlongs on the turf. Sunny Amber has heart. It's a higher heart rating. Let's have a look at the colours of the horses. They're basically copy and pasted. What are your odds? Over odds. Yeah, we'll do that. It's a hard field. As you can see, we have Ant B and Arctic Crop, King Bin. So that's not an easy race, but we'll get a couple of races out of it. We should definitely win the Musical Club. I'll be very disappointed in myself if we can't. So you can see here's a front runner, $1.80 favourite. So let's just try and lead. Give them something to chase. And go from there.
The horses are in the gate.
Another perfect start. So we're just going to go. We're not going to grab hold. We don't want to contest out in front. We want to tell them that we're leading. That's it. Thank you. And that's all that's going to happen. Because AIs have a tendency of being like, oh, if I'm close to the leader, I'm going to go contest him for 3 furlongs. We're just going to drop outside in front of the 2 as well, because they sort of give up if you get a little bit out in front of them, which is nice. Stops you from having to like belt down the back. As you can see there, we ran a pretty fast furlong, which is probably why we didn't get the 7, even though we led all the way. So we're just going to play the slow game. We're out in front. We don't need to take off. We're going to go at about 1.8. No, we'll wait to the straight. Let's go now. Just give them something to chase. But when you got a horse who's a favourite front runner, you don't want to go too early, but you don't want to go too late. The 8's coming though. The 8 is definitely roaming. Alien smoke flying down the outside. Is she going to... We have been beat on the line twice because our horse decides, you know what, I don't want to run in a straight line. Never mind, we held on. I was so devastated. So we did get the win. I didn't think we did. Definitely didn't think we did. But, okay, so we got the win. We'll get our points back that we used to get the ride. See what he has to say. Start was good. Spurt was perfect, apparently. And I brought out the best in the horse. I brought out the best in the horse. I think the horse was the reason why we won. But here we go. Complete long shot. Lovely Ruby was the 10th pick in the market. So we picked the over odds. But I feel like we're going to flip the scale a little bit, you know? Just flip it. Like a coin.
The horses are in the gate.
There we go. Good late start. That's why I love trailer horses. You don't have to get a perfect start. You can just come out of the gate, relax them, get them into a good position, and then just let them run home. On this track there is a rough, as you guys can see, but hopefully the graphics are really good for you guys because I'm running it on 3200 by 1800 resolution, so it's about 3.2K processor. So on YouTube when you run it at 1080p and that type of thing, I'm not quite sure what it's going to output at, but it should output pretty high for you guys going through OBS. So. 4 furlongs to run, or 800 meters coming into the 3rd furlong. We're in a pretty good position here. We're on a wide running of the track. No horses in front of us. I spoke too soon. But if I move up now, that horse behind us will probably protest, and we don't want that. Okay, so we're going to try and hold a gap here, because we just don't want to come last. So that horse on the inside of us is fighting through, so I cannot use that gap. I'm just going to have to hope this horse in front of us does not drop out, and we can just get this run through. Well, we bet our odds, but the horse in front of us definitely cost us there, but only just bet our odds? Really? Yeah. But let's try and prove a point. Never mind, Lovely Ruby ended up running 6th. So, this video is just making me completely wrong. Oh well. These things happen. Oh god, it's Miss Moneybags. You seem to be raking it in recently. I just love being a jockey. You can make so much gold. Gold, gold, gold. I'm off to the bank. Raiders. So as you can see here, I'll go back. Main jockey request. Top of the corner. Up. That way. Yeah, that way. Over there. So you know. Oh, I have a horse racing. I better check the fields. Oh, it's not in any of these races. So you go down to here. So we can't request any of these ones. That was the horse we... No, different horse. Never mind. We didn't butcher that one. So as you can see, major request. If I do not select to race in this, someone else will manually ride this horse. So you've got to make sure you go in and you actually confirm that you are racing. Otherwise, you don't get it. And then your trainer gets mad, and if you do it twice in a row, horse goes. That simple. As you can see here, because she's past her pick, she's ready to retire, but we don't have a breeding barn yet. So I kind of just don't want to retire her just yet. And they want to race her over the 5 furlongs next week, and I'm happy with that. And that was the second way you can confirm you're right. If you change what race to a different race and you select yes, you will be automatically entered into that race and you cannot ride another horse in that race. So that's another thing you can do if you want to avoid your horses clashing and that type of thing. You just go out, you plan the year. But here we are the second pick in the market. They finally decided that Red Angel is a serious contender. And this is a step up, we're into a group 3. the favourite Good Devil is a super good dirt horse. Has a 92 heart rating. So we do have some work ahead of us in this race, but we ride this right, we got it. A bit late on the start, so we're just going to try and force ourselves a little bit more forward and just settle, hopefully in a good spot here. There we go. We've ran this distance now twice. We've ran a third and a win. So we're definitely in a good contention for another good showing here. Just find where the favourites are located. We don't want to get caught napping. Right, that's pretty easy. Bit of a yawn. I've been at work all day. Just got home. Forgot to record this over the weekend because I was streaming other games. So thought I'd quickly catch up on it. We'll do one more race after this. We'll do Golden Arts race over the 5 furlongs. Just a nice short, sharp race after this. And then I'll end the video off and I'll get this uploaded. Make sure I make a nice thumbnail and that sort of thing. I didn't do that on the last one because I couldn't be bothered. But now that I've got the software to do it, may as well make it look nice, you know? And I took the border off. Like, the border was nice, but I felt like it was a bit too bulky. Like, this is just nice and clean. Good face cam. Just clean looks, you know? Okay, we're going to get rolling here. That horse just cut the favourite off, so we're going to use that as our advantage and just go. The 9's falling back in the field and taking back a Good Devil with him. Bursting down the straight here with just over 250 metres to run. The 1 is battling on, making late ground here. So's the 12, half a furlong coming up. She's not going to make it to the line here. Can't whip her because she goes like that. Oh, she's done it to herself again. Are you joking me? Why does every horse do that when you start a new account? Ah, it's so annoying. Alert Navy flew down the outside late there to win, and a Silent Bomb beats us at the neck. Ah, that's really frustrating because like there's literally nothing I can do there except for not rip the horse, but we still ran third. Get out of my face, you're mean. Oh, how was your first ride after you just didn't meet the goal that your trainer set and the horse didn't win? Like, I know it's not all about winning, but I like winning. Who doesn't like winning? So let's have a look. We're the 5th pick in the market here. Dancing Tutor, the other horse that we could have requested. Win or place though. Okay. That makes it a bit more challenging. Just looking at my phone, I just got a text message from my partner. I better read that, otherwise I might get in trouble.
The horses are in the gate.
Just talking about T options, that's all. Oh, that's a nice start. I do like that. Love a good start. So we're just going to kick up here, hold the position, try and go from there. We're in a really good positioning, I think. Fine, Tutor. 7. The game loves it. Do we love it? We're going to go at 2-4. No revolution, but we're kicking, we're fighting, and we're going to take off first. Dancing Tutor's not having any of that, and this horse is not showing anything. Win or place was the goal, and we can't even keep up with the field here. They're fighting off. We have ran some quick sectionals though. We're gonna run top 5, 9. No, I think it's. We're gonna run 4th. But that's harsh. Win or place, but I'm 5th. I would have liked to win for you, Nawaza, but I just can't do it. Couldn't have done it. Thought I ran that race pretty well. And the other option was to wait till later, but then I feel like we would have got chased down. Just checking our rides. Let's have a look. Overruns. You know what, we're probably just going to stick to the horses that we know and trust, and then if a good horse comes up into the racing field over the next few months in the game, we'll pick them up. Because we have until probably the end of this season to sort of get our horses ready to breed. So hopefully we can get to the 10 win mark, buy the breeding stables and then start retiring some horses. But that should do it, guys. Thank you for tuning in. For those people that are ready and are content on watching this series, it will probably continue until everyone loses interest, I guess. But thank you for those who did tune in, and I hope that you had a lovely viewing session. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.